Well, no. First of all, we got to introduce. Yes, he's married.
I'm like.
Yeah, he's not wearing his ring today. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so awful, aren't I? I'm just telling it all.
You know what now? I hope your ass chokes.
Introduce the guest, Doug. You're too busy looking at her.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to just bring in Foxy Brown.
I'm here.
Okay.
Hey, can I set up the scene real quick? Okay. Now look, on one side of the table is me and Foxy Brown.
Yeah.
And on the other side is Doug and Dee Dee. Doug, can we switch? Because Foxy Brown right now. Is it cold in here, baby? Or are you just glad to see me? I mean, you know.
You know what's crazy? That's like it's natural. Like,
is it?
I love it.
Man,
like,
you're lucky.
I'm like,
girl, you're blessed.
It's sometimes it's a little like unbearable.
Okay,
I'm
Now, to be honest with you right now, I'm blessed.
You're blessed? What you say, blessed?
You know what? First of all, you walked in and we were.
Well, I have West Indian parents, so I don't eat salads. I eat curry and everything else.
Okay. Look at you. You're so pretty in the morning. Look at her. She's just so pretty and just like, look at your skin.
Wait, let me just tell you though. I was in the studio finishing the album, putting the finishing touches, and they were like, "No, you gotta come. It's Doug and Dee Dee show." And I was like, I gotta do this.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I was like, I gotta do this show.
What? Tell us a little bit about the album. When's it come out?
May 4th.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What am I saying? May 4th. It's April 8th now.
April 8th.
They pushed it up.
I heard that. That means it's hot.
We heard we got wind that some bootleggers got in a hold of it. So
Okay.
they pushed it up.
All right. Let me ask you a couple questions. First of all, what was the beef with you and Lil Kim? And is that squad?
Is it over?
Honestly, from my, I've always been the one to say, let me extend. Let me try to.
The olive branch.
Yeah,
right.
Not even. It wasn't even like an attempt to be friends. Just to kind of like make amends.
Right.
Kim and I something wrong there, but I just think that there's a lot of. I have a book coming out on Christmas, and it's going to really tell the real story. There's, and I don't really like to be the one to say it, but. There was discussions in the beginning where Biggie wanted me in Junior Mafia.
Oh.
And I think that's where it started. And An and Jacob, the people who are a part of Junior Mafia, would clearly tell you that Big used to be like, from the Daddy-O days and when Kedar Massenberg was a lawyer in Brooklyn, like straight up Big used to be like, yo, Jay, your shorty is hot. And I don't know if it stemmed from that. I don't know if it stemmed from me being a lot younger than Kim and not having to say that I'm 16 when I was 25,
right.
or not, and I didn't have the stereotypical story of I slept on the park benches and didn't have to create a facade. Like I always said, I came from Park Slope, from a pretty decent family. My mother was a teacher. We lived in a brownstone. Like I didn't have, but I had the heart of a lion, and that's what made me different from everyone. But when it gets to the points of shootouts in front of Hot 97 and all of that, that's when it was getting a little like, okay, let me back up from this.
Right.
It's not funny.
So as far as you're concerned, there's no more.
I'm cool. But I've reached the point where I'm not trying to extend myself anymore. I'm not doing it because I tried and it's but so much. Like I've said, let's do. They've offered us $1 million to do Thelma and Louise album. Ooh, and I went in and recorded my verse, and she never showed up. And after that, I was like, you know what? This is blatant. Like. It's obvious that she's not trying to, so why force it?
Now, what do you think about the fact that now she has a new single out, got a new album's going to be coming out at the same time yours for the most part?
Right. We're dropping actually a month apart, exactly a month apart. I always said that Kim is the only female artist that keeps me on my toes. She's the only one that I can look at, and any other artist that says that they don't have that one person that keeps them driven is lying.
Ooh. You're so real.
Seriously, because it's like if I want to hear first week of April.
First week of April.
Okay, let's talk about, first of all, there's a bunch of stuff. I saw when you walked in, you got a nice ring on your finger. What's up with that? Are you engaged? Come on, tell us.
Let me just tell you why I don't like to disclose that.
Okay.
Because I went through a traumatic relationship with Corrupt.
Yeah.
Seriously. From 15, 16 years old to about 20. And that was just, that breakup was terrible.
Really?
And I really just don't like to.
And it was really in the media, too. Everybody knew about it.
Actually, and I can't really fault the media because he actually put it out there. And I was like, homie, like, this is who I was waking up to every morning. Like, that's some shit. Like, I never really understood how a man could really disclose his relationship. And I loved the ground he, walked on. But that kind of like, so I've just always wanted to keep that little part of me sacred. But Yeah.
Yeah.
The ring is pretty.
The ring
is
is
nice.
pretty, girl.
ain't lying.
Okay. Did you help pick out the ring, or did he just surprise you with that?
No, actually, I got okay, now here's the real one.
The real one is like, what is that, like 5, 6, 10 carats,
emerald
13?
type.
The real one look like a weapon.
And I don't even, if you can see, like, I've gotten out of white platinum years ago. Like, I like the red gold, and I like more of the Trinidadian jewelry
Right.
and stuff. Now, I wear that.
Are you going to switch it over because it's platinum or something? Are you going to switch it?
No, I'm not going to switch this one.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
keep
that's
this
beautiful, though.
It is very pretty.
Okay.
It is
Thank
pretty.
you.
It's very pretty.
Now, you know what? Here's something else. And so I remember an article in Essence, I think, where you were on the front of Essence and you were
Right.
in there. And they were talking about you and you said some of the issues growing up and you didn't feel.
About being dark skin?
Yeah.
Let me give you a funny story. Last week, I was Lauryn Hill and I, which people don't even know because I don't broadcast my friendships, but Lauryn Hill is like my closest friend in this industry. People won't even think that she and I have anything in common, but we actually do. And I was just in Miami with her. She lives in Miami with her husband, and we were talking about the insecurities of being dark skinned. Now, I was the picture of being beautiful, and I always had keen features, which now everybody wants to have a straight nose and slanted eyes and dark skin, but back then it really wasn't cool. And Lauren was saying the same thing, and she was like, yeah, we had those same insecurities. Now I'm like, no, darken me up. Like, I'm proud now, but again, I'm the only one in my family that is dark. My family is West Trinidadian and Asian, and my mother is very light.
But you're so beautiful when you walk in. It's like, right? Look at her. Look at Doug. Are you all right? Doug's been looking at
gassing me right now, Didi? Are you gassing me?
No. I'm serious.
I know I'm not looking fine.
No, when you walked in, it was like your skin, your face. He's like, wow, she's so pretty, right?
Trust me, we will tell the artists in a minute. You know what? You all right?
We won't tell you that.
We would tell you. We would be like, okay, well, hey, good to see you, girl.
All right.
We wouldn't be saying, you look good this morning. We'd be like, hey, all right, thanks for stopping by.
All right, now let's talk about this thing that came out about the sex. Now, I mean, liar.
No, they were just saying, you're so beautiful. I was like, are y'all gassing me?
No.
I was like, are y'all gassing?
Wait, you interrupted when she was getting ready to tell us about the sex.
Hold on a minute, man. Hold on, player.
My brother,
It's a love fest going on here right now, y'all. Love.
What's up, man?
Yo,
He hates to hear that.
look, I know we on the air. Let me say something real quick.
Mommy's listening to him. Mommy's
Doug
listening.
Banks got 52. This is N.O.R.E. Doug Banks got 52 radio stations across the world. Anywhere you go, Doug Banks got a radio show, man. For real. So I pick this man up, man. This man is great, man.
That's the greatest in Noriega.
That's my brother's
You go to Wisconsin, he there. You go to Utah, he there.
Let's tell them first of all how N.O.R.E. and I are really, really, really brothers. And Pone, we can't leave that out.
All right.
N.O.R.E. and I are born on the same day, same year, everything. September 6th, Virgos, everything. Like we.
I tell you what, we need to talk more.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Hold on.
You see, I'm trying to get off the